Ooh, I'm backwards. Hold on. Good evening. It is a wonderful Monday night. I hope that you are doing good on a Monday because most people are Monday is like dreadful. It's like back to work and you're like, I don't have that anymore, but I am here to rescue you, to tell you that there is a way out. There is a way to actually do what I do. You could join the rest of us. We are now working from our phones. So tonight we're just going to quickly, if when you jump in on the live, let me know where you're watching from because I always like to know. I am a Canuck, so if you're from Canada, woot woot, I want to know about it. If you are from the US, I also want to know about it because I live in Texas and I love Texas. But so I traded the cold for the heat and I traded the small bugs for the huge ones because the bugs and the snakes and all that stuff down in Texas is real. Let me tell you something. Now, let's get to what we're here for. And we're here to learn about how you can work from home. And I love what I do, and I get to share it with you. I work from my phone. I do it in 2 hours a day. I live the life. I don't have to commute anymore, which I do a lot of videos on commuting. I do a lot of videos that share my story, and I will go over a little bit of a story tonight. Um, I'll tell you how I went from losing my truck and my job in the same day to actually learning about this online business and being able to come and show it and share it with you. Let me just do one thing here. So, I got to flip this around. If you have questions, the reason that I go live is so that I can answer your questions because I want you to know that I'm real, that I exist, and I'm here to answer. So it's a little bit more difficult when you have videos, right? You're like, I want to ask a question, but I don't even have enough room to text. I'm here. You can ask me the questions now. So tonight we're going to talk about how I found a real solution to work from home without a degree. I did the dreaded work from home job search, and let me tell you something. Anybody that does that, they know the torture of that all. It is downright, it is awful. It is awful because I have been self-employed practically my whole entire life. So when I was left with 4 children in November 2022, I had to go look for a work from home job kind of thing, and basically I was lost. I went on one platform, not a platform, on one website, and I was like, well, this has got to be real, right? It's everywhere. It's all over the internet. And for the life of me, I didn't find out until much later that it wasn't even a good website to be on. So I was like, oh no, Texas. Woo! We got one from Texas. And I don't see anybody else commenting where they're from, but woo woo to Texas. Hi, Tammy. So, so welcome. Anyways, I love Texas. I do. I do. If I had to choose anywhere in the whole U.S., I would choose Texas. I've been in Louisiana, lived in Louisiana, I lived in New Orleans for 6, and it's New Orleans, not New Orleans. When I came down as a Canuck, I was like, New Orleans? Oh, that's like the wrong thing to say. New Orleans. Okay. How do you get an R in that? But anyways, besides the point, I loved it there. I lived in a retirement kind of like community for a bit. For 6 months, we lived there. So I have lived in the South, but I love Texas. I don't know. I was born, I changed my call to action. Yeehaw. So I just thought it was fitting. Okay, what do we do? I work from home. I was looking for that work from home job stuff for months, okay, after I was left with my four, I have 5, but I was left with 4 and me, stranded and abandoned, because that's the truth. And I struggled. So what I ended up doing, turn it down, please. What did I end up do? Taking a DoorDash job. I took the DoorDash job because I knew it was real. I knew it was legit, and I needed to do something. Hi, Anna. I needed to do something. So I hopped on the DoorDash bandwagon, which, listen, the frustration of all of this, I had to bring my kid with me. So when I tell people that if you like have I was much larger, okay? Much larger earlier this year. So I could not do the stairs like him. I am old and he is 20 or he was 22 and he could scale the stairs, okay? I can't do that. Even if I was like lighter, I don't know if I could scale the stairs like I did when I was 20 because that kid can fly upstairs. So I'd make him come with me and help me. So anyways, we did that until a rainy night. And that rainy night in Texas, my tranny went on my truck and I lost my job and my car in the same night. And it was awful. Like, I mean, I can laugh about it now because it's okay. How often does that happen to somebody in life? Like, really, how often? So I know that maybe you've lost a job. Maybe you're in a position where you're looking for a way to work from home for whatever reason. I was looking because I homeschool. I also, I got a little bit of a hip thing going on and I don't know what it is, but anyway. So as you get older, you see the options. You see the options go down. So when I saw this, I found this on TikTok. Now, it is all over social media, but I found it on TikTok. I seen this girl, she was talking about this, making a boatload of money, and I went, yeah, what are you talking about? Shh, gone. I was okay. I was DoorDashing, I had a truck. I wasn't making boatloads, but I knew it was real and I knew it was legit. So when I saw her on TikTok, my initial reaction was, you are crazy. I am not doing whatever you're talking about. So I went past her. Well, 2 days later, the tide turned and I had to be like this. I was like, well, because I never followed her. I didn't like her thing. All I did was I must have waited just enough time. Thank you, God. I must have waited just enough time to have the algorithm just pick it up that I had stopped long enough because they put her back into it. Yes, Anna, me too. So she came back up and I stopped and I went, okay, what do you got? Tell me about it now because I want to know. I'm all ears. I just lost my job and my truck in the same day. Tell me what you are talking about. I need to know. So she explained, and I say this often, but there's new people coming on all the time. I have 3 things that I needed. I needed to know, number 1, that I could work from home. Number 2, she was like, yeah. Number 2, do I need a degree? Do I need experience? Is there some kind of need here I got to fill? No. I was like, oh. 3rd, do I have to be on a phone? Because most of these things are on a phone. No. I was like, girl, count me in. Tell me what to do. I will bend over backwards. I will do it all, whatever I need to do to make this work because I don't want to be out there looking for the work from home stuff. So what I found is this opportunity, right? This opportunity, this is my website. If you're cruising through and you're like, I don't have time, go to Granny's Getting Paid, put your email in, you'll get the info, and then you can decide whether this is a fit for you, whether you want to do it or not. I even made a fun questionnaire, and I said questionnaire one time? Questionnaire. I put it in here, and if you decide to do that fun little questionnaire, it's a quiz, send me back an email with the letter in it because I will tell you what the results are. I think it's a fun thing to do. So if you want to go do that, that's in there. So back to my story. When she told me those 3 things, I knew, I was like, okay, I have got to do this. But I wasn't aware of the benefits of what I was about to go in and experience. This is a community. We're not taking it for the community, but it is an added benefit. It is a huge benefit because I didn't see anything else before this. I wasn't presented anything else. I was just looking for a laugh that night. I wanted to laugh about something. That's why I go on TikTok. That's why I go on social media. If I'm laughing, I'm having a good time. I was looking for a laugh. Don't ask me how she came up. I don't even care. But I thank God for her showing up because I didn't know anything like this existed, which is why sometimes I post work from home job, or I might put that in there so that people who are doing what I was doing can actually find this. And they could be like, oh, this is something I can do. Oh, this is something I would love. It's fun. I love what I do. I get to help people. I get to say, hey, did you know this existed? It is an option. I want to be like the option person here, the option lady, because you have options. And it is something that I back up. I love options for people. I love that this is beginner friendly. That if you're looking for something like I was, I got a half decent resume, but it doesn't work for these work from home jobs because I don't even have a reference. I've been self-employed my whole entire life. So it's like I'm invisible. It's a weird place to be. Just a weird place to be. So if you are struggling to find something, if you're struggling looking for something a way to make money, I'm telling you, this is the best thing that I have seen. I've been looking for 2 years, well, since November 2022. So it's really not 2 years because I'm doing this now. So, but I had been looking, okay? I had been looking. So what is this? This is a program. I'm just going to jot down a couple things on my whiteboard so you can see. It is called the Legacy Program. And this program, let's go over this. This program, it's called Legacy. You can actually Google it. You can look for it. You can go on YouTube. You might fall into one of my videos, and I probably need to make some more of them in case somebody wants to look up what is the Legacy Program. I'm going to go over some general stuff tonight, okay, about the Legacy. So what is it? It is a digital program. That's what it is. It's digital, which means it's online. I break things down simple. If you think that I'm being like really kind of like kindergarten-ish, I do, because I want to help the beginner. Yes, Tammy. Yes, it'll be loaded as soon as I'm done. It goes straight on there, so you'll be able to watch it. Have a good night. I'll talk to you later. Okay, so digital online, it's a program. You work 2 hours a day. 2. Okay, so I love that this is for somebody who, like Tammy just said, I got to go to work. So you can start this. You can do this in the morning. You can do this in the evening. You can do this and make this fit into your little pockets of the day, which is why I absolutely love the flexibility. I did a video today about freedom and flexibility, because you don't know what this is. You don't even know what this is like if you've never had it. I've never had the ability or the flexibility to work a 2-hour workday. Never in my life. Never. Never in my life have I ever experienced what is a 2-hour workday. Have you ever done that? Do you know what that's like to actually go to bed, wake up when you want, do the 2-hour workday when it fits into your life? That's living to me. When I get to decide, oh, I'm going to go take my kids to the park. Now I speak for older people now, because most people my age already have adults, and I get it. I'm a little on the late train because I have he's going to be 5. So I still got one home for many moons yet, but I realized that in my group of people that most of you guys are heading towards retirement, or you are looking for a way to slow down. a way to get out of maybe a job. And I love this. I love what the internet has done. I love that the woman who created this was actually a mom of 6 who was looking for time. Time. Man, I know we got to make money. I know we talk about money. We do. We talk about money, and we need to talk about money because we got bills to pay, right? But at the same time, can you imagine working less and still being able to pay the bills, still being able to have that stream of income, and then the choice, the option to learn more, to learn how to create more streams of income. So this program is based on a 2-hour workday. 2 hours. Like, man, we're getting older. What do you really want to do? Because I know that most of us don't want to just work till we're out of here. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, man. I've worked hard my whole entire life. I have worked since I think my mom took me to the mall at 15 or 16. I'm pretty sure it was 15, but this is in Canada. I don't know what the ages are down here, but 15. And she was like, we're not leaving until you get a job. I had a job the same day, the same moment, like walking around, and I had a job before we left. So I've been working forever. It gets tiring. So if you're tired, if you're looking for an exit plan, this is amazing. You do not need tech. You do not need experience. It's all from our phone. We get to work anywhere in the world. This is not MLM. What do you get? You get 100%. That's right. 100% profit. You get 100% profit. All to you. Okay, so when you are helping somebody else, you're going to make 100%. What is that? 100% profit. That is amazing. Guys, do you know what this is? I know you don't really it's hard to grasp it. What's the 2 hours of work? I'll get into that. I will get into that. Usually we go into that. I'll touch base on it. Okay. So not MLM, 100% profit. Did I miss anything else? Okay. Let me talk about that 2-hour workday. I just like to hit on as many things as I can so I can help you guys. It is done for you. That program, let me erase this and we'll talk about that 2 hours. What are you doing for 2 hours? Turn that down, please. Is that you, Judavine?
No.
Okay. 2-hour workday. Let's go into what's the 2 hours of work because somebody just asked. So we will cruise through this in a general way because every night I usually pick on something a little different. Okay, so the first thing is you create content. 3 pieces of content. What is that content? It is videos. So if you go on my profile, if you go anywhere that you see my stuff, you will see content, right? You're going to cruise through, you're going to look at my videos. That's what I do. That is part of my day. That is the most important part of my day. Why? I promote a digital program that actually teaches skills that are helping me to promote that program. Isn't that crazy? Wrap your mind around this. I have an online business that is proven to work. Turn it down, please. That is proven to work already, okay? And I get to learn how to run this online business by people who have already been there, people who've already done it. I get to hear from 6-figure mentors inside of our meetings. That's who's having them. 6-figure mentors. They have already walked where I have walked, where you are going to walk. They are the ones that are mentoring us and teaching us and guiding us. as well. You have 43,000 other people inside. I think we're at 44 now, inside of our community that are right there helping each other out. We help each other out in this community. But you create 3 pieces of content. You are taught how to do this. So inside of this program are digital marketing skills, like they are marketing skills. So what is a marketing skill? What is that? What does that do? It teaches you how to reach your customer, how to get your message out, how to get your brand out. Like, who are you? What do you do? It is teaching you how to get your online business out there. So the skills that you're learning are very valuable in this day and age right now. Very, very, very valuable. Because if you can market something, anything, you can do this. You can help out a friend. You can help out your family. The possibilities are endless. If you have somebody who's in business, or you know somebody who could use some advertising help, you could actually learn the skills to help them. You can learn the skills to do more than this, but this is your bread and butter. So the Legacy program has 4 programs in it: 9, 6, 3, and 1. Those are the amounts. Those are hundreds. Now, your 1 hour, 3 pieces of content, you are taught how to do this. You're taught everything you need is inside. That's why I often say it's a business in a box. You open that box up, you're learning valuable skills. You're learning how to promote your business. You're learning how to create these pieces of content. And the content is not hard. You're just showing up for that person, for yourself. You're helping your perfect customer out, okay? By creating the 3 pieces of content. I'm telling you a little bit about my story. Every now and then, you might know I'm a Canadian. I live in Texas. I have 5 kids. I have 3 homeschoolers, and I have 2 adults. Okay, so I give you little pieces of info about me in my story. I was a door dasher, lost my job and my truck in the same day. Those kinds of things actually are stopping people's scrolls just because they're like, wait a minute, you lost your job and your truck in the same day? Yeah, man, it happens. Life happens. But you know what? I survived. I am surviving. Like, I am on the roadway. I want to be one of those next 6-figure mentors inside of our community. I would love to be able to help other people out with what I've learned too. We are all on a journey of learning. But in that journey of learning, what happens? We actually get to earn. So it is amazing business, the concept of this, where you're learning something valuable in this day and age, and then you apply it to the business that you are promoting. It is like, it's genius. It is absolutely genius. And I love it because if you are a beginner, that's who I'm here for. I'm here for the one who maybe has mobility issues. I'm here for the one who does maybe just lost a spouse, maybe lost a job. Maybe you've lost your, zeal for that job, and you're looking for an escape route. You're looking for a way to get out. How do I get out? Is there a way to get out? There's a way to get out. That's why I'm here. Because, man, I was stuck. I was literally stuck. I was abandoned. Left with 4 children, okay? In November 2022, I had a mini stroke. There was nothing, no damage done. But I remember being alone, really alone, thinking I'm married and I'm alone. Like, going into that head thing where they put you in. It is scary, man. It is scary to be alone like that. And then to come home to realize that I'm stuck with 4 kids, not stuck. Wrong word. I was stuck without a job, abandoned with 4 kids. So a family of 5, we were stranded. Stuck, stranded, and abandoned. That's funny. Anyways, okay. So just a comment on TikTok. So anyway, that these little stories, maybe you can relate to them. Okay. So when I create my content, when you create your content, you are just sharing little pieces of you. I'm not telling you my whole entire story. Go sit down, please, love.
Okay.
I am not telling you everything about me. I'm telling you little tidbits because I know what it's like to be there. I know what it's like. And if I could reach out and give you a hug if you're going through a bad time, I would, because sometimes it's that makes the difference. But I'm here to tell you that you can change what you are doing. This has given an open door to people that need it. We are in need of help. Bye-bye, sir. Nope, right now. What's the matter?
Okay, that one is shopping.
Nope, you don't ask me that when Mama's doing her stuff. Okay, so you create that content. It's under a minute, but you don't need to know how to do this right now because you're going to get in, you're going to learn, you're going to follow a step-by-step process, a blueprint. It's beginner friendly. It's made for you, okay? So half hour, this is important. It's posting free ads. I've heard of some people not doing it, and it's part of the blueprint. So if you want to be successful in this, if you want to have a successful online business, post free ads. What is posting free ads? Posting free ads is really going on like old school. Let's talk old school newspapers. You would phone them up and say, put an ad in the paper for me. That is exactly what I'm talking about, except for we're doing it online. Turn it down right now. Thank you. So except for we're doing it online. So some people post on Craigslist, some people post on Facebook Marketplace, wherever. There's actually 200 websites inside of our program that give you 200 of them that you can pick from. Hello, Giselle. Hello, how are you? Thank you. Is it Mohammed? Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you for the likes. Thank you guys for all the likes. I appreciate you. So that's what that is doing. You're just taking like 3 lines and you're going to post those, all right, on a website. What does that do? Basically, it's getting your name out. It's going to get your brand out. It's going to get what you do out there so people know. It is important. Besides 3 pieces of content, you set your clock for a half hour. Set a timer, set your watch, set something. For a half an hour, all you're going to do is copy and paste those free ads. That's it. How do you do it? It's inside there. You're actually given quite a few examples of what you can use. Take it, change it to be your own, or just leave it as it is and use it. Put it on those websites. You can do this. It is the easiest thing to do online. That's why I love it. I'm not going to do anything that I personally don't love. I don't love advertising products like this. No. Okay. I've never done Avon. I have never done any of those. There's another one I was just thinking of, but I can't think of the name of it. So I've never done any of those. I'm not interested in doing those, but inside of our program, you can learn how to put a little link into your emails, because what you'll have tomorrow, we'll talk about automated, but today somebody asked about the 2-hour workday. So I'm just explaining the 2-hour workday and the program. Excuse me. So posting of free ads. What is your last half hour? It is the easiest part of all of this. Sometimes I tell you it's the hardest, but it's the easiest. The last half hour, your last half hour is going to be responding to comments. That's it. That's all. All right? Responding to the comments. So you see this content right here. This content that you posted on your social media platform, whether it be YouTube, whether it be TikTok, whether it be Judah, Instagram, wherever you want to go. Maybe you want to go on Facebook. Maybe you don't know where to go at all. You can pick whatever one you're familiar with. When you post that content, some people are going to go and they're going to go, how? How do I get started? Or in my case, yeehaw! Yes, did I wake you up? So I changed my call to action to yeehaw because I thought it was more fun. And I used to do drop a how in the comments. But I've changed it. We're allowed to do what we want to do because it's our business. I wanted more fun in it because I love what I do. I just want you to know that I'm having fun too, because this is not, to me, this is not work. It really isn't work. So half hour, you respond to comments. If you are already active on social media, this is a walk in the park. So the longer you wait to get started, the longer you're missing out on money. That's what basically it is. We had a guy, I posted about it, I think it was yesterday. He just got in, and now I'm saying, he said that he had 2 sales. One was the 900, which is the legacy, which is the one that is actually in demand. They're all in demand, but this one sells the most. Out of all 4 of our programs, this one sells the most. Probably because if you come in on that, then you get to promote that, right? So he comes in, he's made 2 sales, and he just started last week. If you saw the video, it was Derek, and congrats to Derek. But it is amazing. Like, if you would have waited a few more months, how much are you missing out on? That's the truth. Like, how much are you leaving behind? Because that's how I feel. Like, if you don't start, man, where would I be had I started 2 years ago? Like, she opened up the community in November 2022. I wished I would have found this in November 2022. I wish. I needed this then. I needed it then. So it is so important when you're creating that content to be consistent, okay? Somebody somewhere has to hear there's another way to work. There's another way to work better, all because of the internet, all because we have access to a program that is online. Everything is digital. Think about it. How do you purchase? I do my groceries online. They come to my front door. How do you exchange money? Online. Like, if you are not making money online, get started. Don't wait. What are you waiting for? There's no reason to wait. I mean, now I have 4 programs. You can go to grannysgettingpaid.com, put your email in. You'll have a look at what the programs are. A video is going to pop up. We'll talk about automations tomorrow. A video will pop up right away as soon as you put your email in, because I have an automated system. You would have an automated system. Can you imagine having a system like a store working for you 24 hours around the clock? Because that's what you'll have. You'll have a store just like me. I am promoting programs, 4 of them. You can go at any point, day or night, to my online store. So you'll get a video right away. And then if you want to go see the programs, you go to the bottom of that video, you click on the button. Next thing you'll see is all the programs, 4 programs. You want an automated system, because that means that people can visit your stuff day or night. That is how you make passive income. That is how you make money, what I call my favorite kind of money in the world. It doesn't have to be yours, but it's mine. Sleepy money. Sleepy money is when you go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and you have money. What? Like, literally, because there's people all over the world. So whether you be here watching this in the US, whether you be in Canada, whether you be in Africa, whether you be in the UK, wherever you are, like right now in the UK, what time is it? 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that? I don't know if it's 2 or 1, but it's late. They can access my stuff. Maybe they never see me live. Maybe they will never see you live because they're sleeping. They can get up in the middle of their day, which is our night, and then go see my programs. They can watch my videos. They can watch the replays on YouTube. It's amazing what this system does for you. It is giving you a way to make money online in a beginner fashion. And you can do it. You can be up and running with, this is the other bonus part that I like. When I say I love every stinking thing about this, I do, because I believe in it. I believe who it helps. I like the whole setup of this so that you can actually be up. I was up and running in 2 days. up and running in 2 days. You could be up and running. If you are one of those go-getters, I can tell you, you might be up in a few hours if you really were like a go-getter. I'm a go-getter. I was up in 2 days running, but I know there's people that get going within a few hours. Like it just depends on you. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to get going? How bad do you want to start making money online? Because even if you're working full-time or part-time, this is something that I wished I would have found it. But here's the kicker. I wouldn't have stopped because I wouldn't have believed it. I wouldn't have stopped. I'm just telling you, as soon as I hear somebody talking about money and loads of money, I think that can't be for me. Why? Because I don't have the education. I'm not a doctor. I'm a mom. I've been self-employed, but being self-employed doesn't necessarily mean you're loaded in money. I will tell you that a lot of the general public may think that, oh, you got a business, you must have money. That is one of the biggest misconceptions of small business. I have a kind of like a love for small business, and I would watch small business and kind of in my mind go, I wonder if they're going to make it. Like I've seen a little store. I can think of this little store because I didn't think it was going to make it, and it didn't. It was sad. They had high hopes, but it was like an artsy kind of, she had art, and then she put a musician at the front of it, but the layout was not good. A long story short, business, it's risky, but this is proven to work. This is an online business. There's no inventory. There's no shipping. There is no postage. There is nothing like that at all. Like I've seen the other side. This is all online. There's nothing like this. Nothing at all. So I'm going to give you guys 3 seconds to screenshot this. 3, 2, 1, because that is your 2-hour workday. All right. Tomorrow we're going to talk about, let's see the time. Tomorrow we're going to talk about automations. Does anybody have any questions? Thank you, Mohammed, for all the likes. I sure do appreciate you. You are liking it up like crazy. Shayla, I don't know if Shayla's already gone. Shayla, thank you for the likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just checking to make sure I didn't miss any questions anywhere. Okay. If you guys have questions, throw them up. Sometimes I am focused on getting the info out, and sometimes I miss things. Okay, so what else can I talk to you about for the programs? I will quickly go over them. Yeah, okay. I will quickly go over these. Mastery. And then we have Daily Pay. And that is Blueprint. And the last one is the Launchpad. Now, the Launchpad is purchased, but I'm going to say this. It's really just to start the online business. It's not where you want to stay at all, okay? Because it's literally launching the business. It's like starting the business. Okay, here's the 4 programs. We're going to go over 3 very important things that you need to take note of. So these are the programs: Legacy, Digital Mastery, Daily Pay, Blueprint, and Launchpad. 9, 6, 3, and 1. This is all I promote. This is it. This is the only thing that I promote, okay? I promote 4 programs. They are digital. You access it online. You follow a blueprint, a step-by-step process to actually promote these programs. What are they? It is really a business in a box. This, if you came in on this, it would launch your business, because your business, the program within it that you're actually promoting is the Launchpad. But I'm going to tell you, it's better to go, not to start with the one, to go up, because this one just gets you launched. Okay, there is value in all of these, but this one just does the launching. So the Legacy is the one that actually sells the most. There are people that do purchase 3 and 6, and it's a good place to start. It is. It's got lots of information in it. You can, 4 things. Let's start with the 4 things. 3 things. The first thing that you need to remember when you're going to make a decision about how you're going to change how you live, okay? Because this changes how you live. By having an income that doesn't break your back, do the grind for 40 hours a week. It doesn't even take that. I love this digital, it's a digital age. So the first thing we need to remember, whatever program we choose, okay, there are different payment options. I don't go into that. When you go to grannysgettingpaid.com, you put your email in, you go to that one video, go to the button, you will see the programs. There are options, okay? Many options in there. So you decide what works for you, either outright or a plan. Whatever one you come in on, you get to promote that one. Your website is built for you with that one and the ones underneath it. So let's just say you come in at 9. That means right away you have 4 different options you can present to people. 4. Now, your website is built for those 4. Let's say you come in at 3. Absolutely nothing wrong with that, okay? But you can only promote, YouTube, you can only promote the 3 and the 1 because you got to remember your website is being built for that, for you, for that program or programs. So if you come in on 3, then your website's built 3 and 1. Okay, if you come in on 6, same thing. 6, 3, and 1, you have 3 streams of income. Your website is built for all 3. Now, second thing, that's the first thing I want you to remember when you are making a decision. Second thing, you can come in on 3 and you can have 30 days to upgrade. I love it. If you want to get started, pick the 3, come in, get started. You want to do the upgrade within 30 days, you just pay the difference, okay? The other thing is you'll have to pay the $29 website fee again because they built that website for you for the 3 and the 1, and now they got to add a 6 and a 9, so you got to pay the other $29 again. For some people, no big deal. For some people, they would rather just start off higher and not have to do that again. So it's up to you how you want to do it. I like to make sure you know what your choices are, know what your options are, and then you do what works for you, okay? What works for you. So third point that I want you to take into consideration, the last, but it is important because say you come in at the 1, okay? Let's just say you come in at the 1. I came in at the 9. I almost came in at the 1. Thank you. Who is that? Hey girl, how are you? Daily paid check. Say you come in at the 1 and I come in at the 9. Do you know what? You're going to do the same work that I do up here as you do down there because we're all on the same field. We are all trying to master that 2-hour workday that I talked about earlier. I want you to master that. I want you to get control over your life. How do you do that? By mastering your 2-hour workday, by being the pro at the 2-hour workday. It is real. It's legit. It can be done. It can be done because you're only posting on one platform, 3 videos, and you're going to post free ads. That's it. So you need to master the 2-hour workday. You can do this. And then what are you going to do with all the rest of your time? Like 22 hours in the day. I know you're going to sleep, but what else are you going to do? Are you going to finally do that hobby? Are you finally going to what are you going to do? I mean, I find stuff to do, but I find stuff to do. I do. I find stuff. I have an Etsy shop. I love my Etsy shops. But so you're going to do the same work, the same 2-hour workday. The difference is that I can bring in all 4 amounts and you're only going to be able to bring in the 1. So it is something to consider. because you're doing the same work that I am. I am doing the 2-hour workday. You're doing the 2-hour workday. Okay. But I can collect all 4 of these and you can only collect the 1. You can only make the 1. So it is just something to think about. If you're only looking at trying to make a couple extra $100 a month, then by all means, if that's the one you want to promote. But if somebody comes to you and says, well, I heard there was a 6, you're either going to have to quickly upgrade, which I would tell you to quickly upgrade, or you have to give it to somebody else. You have to say, I have somebody that wants to sign on for 6 and I don't have 6. I came in on 1. So these are things you have to think about, things you got to consider. So I want you to be well equipped, well informed, so that you can make the best choice for yourself. Okay. Now, what else do I need to? I'm trying to think of everything that you would need to know. Those are the 3 important things you need to consider when you are choosing something. Remember, it is beginner friendly. You don't need to know tech. Now, I will say, I'm going to give you guys 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Just go to grannysgettingpaid.com, put your email in. You will appreciate the automated system because you will get a video back right away. And everybody wants that drive-through McDonald's experience. So when you go somewhere, you want it like this. You're going to get the information like this. I also have a fun quiz inside of there. It is a PDF. So if you go to grannysgettingpaid.com, you'll get to do the fun little PDF, circle the letters. I did it for fun. I thought it was a fun thing to do. So if you want to go there and you do it, let me know what letter you get the most of, and I'll give you the results. Just email me, say I got this letter the most, and I will let you know what your results are. So I'm going to tie it up for tonight, okay? But tomorrow we're going to go over automations. So when you go to grannysgettingpaid.com, you know that it's an automated system. Thank you, Trent. You're going to know it's an automated system. Tomorrow we're going to talk about why is it important for you to have that automated system and 2-hour workday. The 2-hour workday is a gem. And how do you get that? You get it because you have an automated system. So you don't want to miss tomorrow night. Oh, tomorrow night. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, you guys. I know. Oh no, you're going on soon. Because you must be in a different time zone. But I forgot, tomorrow night, I do believe there is a meeting that I want to be in. And let me double check to see if I'll be here or not. Because usually Monday nights I don't go live. But I think there's a meeting tomorrow. There is. Okay, there is. It's at 6 p.m. So I'm going to be in that meeting tomorrow. So I will not be going live. I might try to do a live in the morning. So if you're around in the morning, I will try to go live around 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll choose 11 or 12. Maybe I'll see if I can do a short little video just to push it out. But it will not be tomorrow night. Okay, guys? So if you want to find out and you want to hear about the automations, I will try to go around 11 or 12. I will go. I just don't know if it'll be 11 or 12. I'll aim for 11. How's that? Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I appreciate you all. Thank you to my family for all the likes and all the gifts and the love. I appreciate you guys. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll aim for 11. Good night.
Night. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Are you saying bye too?
I'm peeing.
Don't. What are you doing? You too. Have a good night, Trent. Okay. Pass me this.
Are you still on?
You can wait. Bye.